Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be working on a couple things in my kayak right now. I actually just got the one objective plate here. This is a mounting plate for your trolling motor, and I'm going to do an install and show you guys how easy it is to actually install this one objective mounting plate here. Before we begin today's video, I just want to show you guys a couple tools you guys are going to need. Of course, you guys are going to need the parts like the Minn Kota MK21 bracket and also the mounting bracket for the Hobie. But you're also going to need just a normal Phillips head screwdriver and then a 1/4 inch Allen key. So make sure you guys have those two. That's all I really need for this project besides the other parts. All right, so here we have the plate from One Objective Fishing, and they have different versions, and so make sure you select the right one for the right kayak. Of course, I have the Pro Angler 14, so I bought the PA 14 version here. They're all uniquely designed for your specific kayak, so make sure you pick up the right one. First thing you're going to do, you're going to take off these screws right here. These are just the normal screws. Let me grab it, I can show you. These are just the screws that go right on, so just unscrew those. I actually thought they were a longer screw, but they're pretty short, so pretty easy to come off. The next set you're going to do is you're actually going to take off the screws located in here. So inside, there's actually 2 screws right here and one on the other side on the inside. So I'm going to take those screws out, and I'll be right back. All right, so to remove the handle, because that's what you're going to have to do, is you're going to take a 1/4 inch Allen wrench and just kind of find that fastener and loosen the fastener all the way. So we're going to remove both fasteners, and then we're going to put on the plate, and then we're going to remount the handle with new fasteners that actually come from One Objective. So that's the first one. So after we get our handle off and all the fasteners out, we're actually going to just kind of hang on to those other fasteners like I said earlier. We're going to take this, just kind of pre-test it. I kind of just like to put it on, make sure everything fits, kind of aligns itself to everything before I like to start putting stuff together. Looks like everything fits. All the holes that are tapped kind of match. Everything else kind of fits in. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to mount the Minn Kota bracket on here first, because because the fasteners actually have to be fastened on the bottom. If you put it on and you mount it first, there's no way you're going to be able to fasten up the mounting bracket. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So before we go ahead and start mounting things, though, I want to show you guys the mounting bracket from Minn Kota. This is actually the, let's see, MK21. Make sure you get the right mounting bracket for your kayak, or sorry, for your trolling motor, I should say, because each trolling motor model is a little bit different. So, but if you have the Kayak Terrova, you're good to go with this one here. So this is what it comes out of the box. Has a, this is your quick release here, and then comes with a bag of fasteners and washers here. So I'm going to play around with it because I'm not sure exactly which screw is going to go which. I think I might actually have to cut down a screw in order to kind of get it to clear this, and so it doesn't hit into the kayak. So let's take a look and experiment a little bit here. All right, I actually had to take a quick break here because I had to get the correct fasteners. So the one that actually comes with the Minn Kota plate has this fastener. This is a 1/4 by 20 by 3 inches, and it's not really made for kayaks, and so especially for the Hobie and for the mount here, it's specifically made for like boats and etc. So this plate itself, you can't use the fastener that comes with it. This is a 3 inches. It's just a little too long. So I went to my local Ace Hardware and got the exact same fastener, just about, oops, sorry, I dropped it, just about 1 inch shorter. So I hope you can see that. It's about 1 inch shorter. I actually marked it because I wanted to get the right, I guess, length. And so what I did is I took the original fastener and I mounted it through, and then I kind of measured where, I guess, where it would need to be cut. And I didn't really want to get it cut, so I just got the new fastener. So this is the old one, the 3 inch one, and I'm swapping it out for the correct size, which is the 2-inch. Again, this is a quarter by 20 by 3 inches. So I'm just going to put these in. I'm going to fasten this in. All right, so I already started putting in the new fasteners here and also securing them on the back side. Just want to remind you guys that the little piece of the Minn Kota bracket is what actually goes on onto the one objective mount, and then this actually gets attached to your trolling motor. So I'm just going to take the last fastener here, and we're going to just kind of thread it through, flip it over, and we're going to secure it with this little securing nut from one objective. And be careful, they are a little sharp. They have kind of like this spiral design, and they are a little bit sharper. So it's kind of hard to tighten it down at this time without kind of pinching your fingers. So just kind of do that, and then once you get it onto the actual kayak, you can actually just kind of thread it in. So you finally got that piece on. All right, so I got the new mounting plate right here, and I'm actually going to put it on into the kayak right now. So I'm going to show you how to put this back together here. This is really important. You're going to actually use the new fasteners that come from the one objective because they're longer than the old ones. So I kind of pre-threaded that into the handle. I'm gonna show you guys how to put that on. You just gotta set this up, make sure everything kind of sits aligned, and then I'm actually gonna thread on the handle first. So we're gonna take this, just kind of set that there, and I'm gonna thread it on here first, and then I'm actually gonna put it on here. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that. So. And then make sure when you're lining this up, you actually make sure that it is lined up on top of for the 2 screws up top too as well. Or else you're gonna have to unscrew it, screw it back. Get nice and tight there. It's important to get it nice and tight because you don't want your handle to be coming off or loose, especially when you're transporting your kayak around. This part here is super important. So pretty tight. I don't have any light tight I'm putting it on. I'm just kind of threading my hand. All right, so now that that's tight, I got the handle back. I'm gonna take the new fasteners that actually come with the actual mounting plate, this one, not the Minn Kota one, and put it on to the old ones, because the old ones are super short, obviously, and it's not gonna fit. So let's put that back on. All right, so after we got those on, make sure you go ahead and tighten this little bracket down. So just tighten it in, all 4 screws. It's basically the back of the screw has kind of like a self-tapping. So as you continue to just tighten the top, it'll tighten the underneath portion too as well, to make this a nice tight fit, because you can't get to the other side, of course. Okay, all right, it's pretty tight. It's not going anywhere. I mean, when I'm shaking this thing, my whole kayak moves. So, boom! I got the mounting plate on. Awesome. We're all set. We're secure. Super nice and tight. And this thing is not going anywhere. All right, so that's how you go ahead and get this mounting plate on. We are all good, rock solid here. So just wanted to show you guys a quick installation video on how to put it onto a kayak, specifically a Hobie, because this is a Hobie PA 14. Make sure, again, when you guys order your mount, make sure you get the right one. They're not all the same. They're specifically designed for your specific kayak. But if you guys are getting into a Kayak Terrova from Minn Kota, you guys are going to get the MK21 mounting bracket. That's how you put the two together. So one quick thing about using the correct screw for the actual handle that goes into the handle, into the plate, and then back into the Hobie. Make sure you select the correct one, the correct fastener. There are a couple that come with it. This is the longest version of the fastener, and this is the one that originally comes in. And if you're not sure which one to use, let me show you how you can figure out which one you're going to use. All right, so if you're not sure how to tell, this is what I'm going to recommend. This is the original fastener that comes from Hobie that is actually on the Kayak. When you take this one off, you're going to compare it to the fasteners that you get in the bag. And what you want to do is you want to kind of measure it up, and you want to find the correct fastener that can compensate for this gap. And so when you lay the two flush on the head of it, you can tell that it's just a little too long. So the other screw that I have inside is actually the correct one, and it basically compensates for the exact amount. So when you compare the other two screws, it should really, when they're flush on the right hand side, this will touch the plate and it'll tell you exactly that's the correct screw to compensate for this little plate gap. So that's how you identify which screw that you want to use. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm actually going to put the Terrova on. I'm going to show you how to put the rest of the stuff together. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and definitely support your channel. We'll see you guys on the next video.